Lawfolds number 5. Almost. I did do a live stream yesterday, starting off where we are now. Got about 6 minutes into the stream and had a power cut. So rebooted the PlayStation, had another power cut. So I had to walk away and just leave it. I was quite frustrated, but there's nothing we can do about that. So yeah, welcome back to Lawfolds. We're going to pick up from where we left off. We're going to try and do a bit better than yesterday. This is quite a rarity for me to do a stream during the week on a weeknight. It is the 14th of December, 7:37 in the evening. So yeah, welcome back. Hope you enjoy, and we're going to crack on. So yeah, here we are down at what I call the farm shop. We're going to call it Lawfolds Farm Shop. I have just purchased some manure because unfortunately we haven't got any on tap, and we need to get a fields. So we're going to have a look at the fields. So field 29, field 28 and field 30, and field 31 are ready. They have been ploughed and have been cultivated, so they're ready to rock and roll. We're going to get some grass seed down on field 31 and some grass seed down on field 28. Field 29 and field 30, I'm going to put wheat or barley in there for chicken feed. And what I mean, the grass in field 28 and field 31 will be for the sheep. And if you remember our neighbouring farm, our neighbouring farmer Fred, he is up on field 10 in a lease tractor, a little Starer with a lease cultivator, another crumbler. He's doing a cultivating contract for us at the moment on field 10. So he's cracking on with some cultivating jobs, because obviously the Fendt we've got here is his tractor. We had the little Fiat, we got rid of the Fiat, and we are borrowing this tractor off him. Hopefully in the near future we can purchase this tractor off him, but we'll see how we get on. So we're going to head off back to where we are situated, and we're going to have to lease a manure spreader. We'll have a quick check on the animals, and then we're going to carry on from there. As always, repeating myself, I do apologise if people did watch the stream from yesterday. Like I said, I haven't took it off YouTube. It is only about just over 6 minutes long, but you know, it is what it is. Can't help power cuts. So it was quite frustrating. I gave up. We are on day 2 of early spring. If you've watched previous episodes of this, I think we possibly would have been in day 3 or day 4 of early spring. Yet again, there was an update to this map. I hadn't long started on this map and there was an update. I don't think it was a major update, but all the less, it was an update. So I obviously scrapped it and started again. So that's why, if you haven't watched previous episodes of this, when we have started off, we've sort of gone back in time. So we say we're only on day 2 of early spring, but it doesn't matter. We're there, we're getting there. Money is roughly where it should be. The last stream I done last weekend, I mistakenly started the stream with loads of money in the bank, and that money in the bank was obviously to set myself back up, establish myself back and where we left off from before I'd done the update. I was a little bit embarrassed, so I didn't want to leave it, so I was leasing equipment, sending it back, leasing equipment, sending it back, just to get my money down to what I wanted it to be for the narrative, as you would say. So yeah, it was a little bit embarrassing, but hey, I might put a beacon on. I'm just hoping we can do better than what we did yesterday. So we are pretty much where we need to be, and we are now getting close to where we was yesterday before we had a power cut. I don't know if anyone else suffered power cuts last night. If you did, leave a comment. Also, I don't really say it on my streams, but I'm going to say it like most people do. I know there are loads of YouTubers around, I mean really well-known, well-established YouTubers who particularly play this game. But if you do like it, please, as they say, pound that like button. And please, if you want to subscribe, please do. You know. And yeah, we're going to carry on. I hope if people do tune in tonight, they will enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy playing this game. Like I said, it's very rare for me to get on here during the week. I only normally have a chance to do anything on the weekend, which is cool. we'll have things to do during the week, or have a full-time job and that, but I don't tend to get a lot done from one weekend to the next, if that makes sense. So to do a stream tonight, I'm pretty chuffed with that. So what we'll do, we've got some wool, which is quite good. We're going to leave the trailer here. We'll chuck that off. We're going to have, oh yeah, we obviously we were able to get a bit of grass for feed from Fred's farm, which is just over there. Not a lot of that left, so I did panic buy and did buy some pallets of feed there for the sheep. But obviously once we get established and get the fields going and the grass growing, we will be away. So what we'll do, we'll have a quick clean up around the animals. We might take some wool pallets with us, sell them, and then we're going to have to lease a manure spreader and get these fields sorted out. So yeah, we're just going to crack on. So well, we're just over 6 minutes now, so we're doing a hell of a lot better than what we done yesterday off YouTube, but I left it. I did comment myself. Did put a comment on there myself saying power cut, with obviously the sad emoji saying, you know, very frustrated. Anyway, I'm sort of hoping that we can actually purchase this tractor off Fred, because I do like it. It's a nice bit of kit. Let's have a look. There we go. Sorry about that, I was just looking out my window. Someone was playing some quite loud music for some reason, and that stopped. Anyway, I don't know how much feed these animals have got, and they took quite a bit of grass from Fred, and I did put a pallet or so in each of these. So we can always have a look. We can always take a pallet over and see what happens. We'll have a quick look on the menu, so we'll go across to animals. Right, chickens, they could do with a bit of feed. Sheep aren't too bad at the moment, so we can leave that for the moment. So we've got a bit of wool we can sell, so I'm happy with that. So let's have a bit of a clean up and see how we get on. Regarding loading the manure spreader up that we're going to lease, I will probably, Fred won't mind, I will probably go and get his big wheel loader, because obviously this bucket is not the biggest bucket in the world. Ideal for little jobs like this, but obviously to load up the manure spreader, whichever sort we get. I've got my eye on one. It's quite a big one, but I think it will be okay with this tractor. We need something a bit quicker to load up. So we will crack on. Oh yes, I am playing ×5. I wasn't going to play ×5, but I've sort of changed my mind on that, so I am going to. Obviously the field is prepared, but I really need some breathing space here to come round to the shed. So I was going to plant grass all the way up to here, but I think I will leave like a strip as such, like a little bit of a driveway, as you would say, or a little bit of a track just to get to. If that makes sense. It'll do. We'll just take some feed to the chickens, because they need a little bit. Sheep are okay, so I can live with that at the moment. I don't want to grab that too much. Just want to grab 2 pallets, and we don't need 2 pallets. Lovely. Will need the rear weight on, but I'm quite chuffed because we can hook up to the little flatbed trailer with this weight on, which is quite good. We did have the barrel weight before, which had a rear hitch. This one looks like it's got a rear hitch, but it doesn't actually hitch up, but it's fine. So I'm pretty sure, shoot past, we can stick to here. It's now going to take some feed. It's now taken away from the pallet. Oh, this is going to take a whole pallet. A little bit. So this last little bit we'll chuck over the other side. Lovely. That's them sorted for a little while, so I'm happy with that. We'll run back. I don't mind driving in reverse because there's no one else about. We'll run back and we will go and get the flatbed. We'll take the wall down to the sell point and then we will bring a manure spreader back. So yeah, happy days. And like I said, I'm pretty sure we can hook up to this trailer. There we go, and the rear weight has just about enough room to clear. Just. Good little trailer for the Range Rover, Land Rover, you want to call it, but we might have to get something a bit bigger at some point. What I want to do, stick this here, roughly in the middle. We've got one complete full pallet here. We'll grab that. He says. I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed that we're getting on better than we did yesterday, and I'm chuffed that I'm on here during the week. It's lovely. So I think there's 2 complete full ones on the other side. So we'll put this. He says. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm a bit rusty. Put that there. I'm hoping we can push them 2 together and pick them both up in one go. I can't see why not. We normally can. We together like that, all the way down. Lovely. So a little bit unrealistic to pick up 2 in one go, because obviously the straps have only gone over one. Have only gone over one pallet, but you know it's ease of purpose sometimes. So I'll just drop them 2 there. We shouldn't need the front loader anymore, but I will leave it on just in case. Hook up to this. We'll jump out. See what straps are going to appear. Got 2. Oh no, don't know what's going on there. Ah, that's why I'm around this side of the trigger for the farm animals. Keeps thinking I want to buy more. I can't buy no more. I'm up to my full capacity. Right, we'll run this down to the stores. Pallet's a little bit off, but I'm not going to grumble about too much. Run this down to the store. I mean, there's only 3 pallets. We'll sell them, and then we will lease a manure spreader. Sort my front loader out, and then we'll come back and get a state of fertilising down. It's about time. I think we are okay with the temperature, or I think we are okay for doing grass. We'll just double check. Where are we? I've gone past it, I haven't seen it, haven't I? Yeah, where have I gone? I've gone completely past it, haven't I? No, I'm not on the wrong thing anyway. Donut. There we are. Right, grass. So it needs to be over 3 Celsius, and I think we're okay to get grass down. Not much longer, and if the temperature gets up, we'll be okay to put wheat and barley down. So we're okay to get grass down. So that's not a bad thing. We're going to get the grass down first, get that sorted out. So let's rock and roll. We'll see about getting a manure spreader. Don't often use them, but nice for a change. We've got plenty of manure. See how we get on. That trailer does look so out of place on the back of the fence, but it's a good enough little trailer. It came with the plot that we acquired, the house and the chicken sheds and the sheep pastures. Sheep pastures? Yeah, sheep pastures. So yeah, we're going to crack on. So we did have the little Fiat tractor, we got rid of that. got quite friendly with Fred. So Fred's still up doing a contract on field 10. He's done quite. There's still quite a few cultivating contracts about. So whether he'll get done by the time we're done, we'll have to go and sort him out. That's fine, as long as it's not too far away. And yeah, happy days. Well, no power cuts today, which is good. I'm happy with that. Right, so here we are at the stores. Here's the sell point for the wool. So what we'll do is, why is the there we go. We'll unfasten the straps. I'm hoping, because it's going to be a little bit funny, these trigger sometimes. There we go, all gone. All we made there. So we had 3 full pallets, just over 4 grand. You cannot grumble at that. That's good. So we can't take everything back in one go. We better take the front loader back, because I can guarantee if I leave the front loader here, we're going to need it. So if I leave my trailer here, back to the weight, we'll lower the weight, drop that off. Pick her back up. Lovely. Right, then we can go and have a look now at what sort of manure spreader we're going to lease. Lovely. Right. To the stores, McGaws. Right, so we need manure spreaders. And I sort of had my eye, was it this one? Or something a bit further along? No, it was, I mean, there's quite a few options. It was definitely this one. It's a bit more to lease with a bigger capacity. So I don't know what to do. I think we'll leave it as that. So what we'll do, what's it to lease? I mean, it's 43 grand to buy, but to lease is 2,193. So we'll lease that. So we just got over 4 grand for the three full pallets of wool. So that's obviously justifying this. It's got quite a good spread on this. I would like to think that this tractor, I mean, I did look at the horsepower, it has got plenty of oomph, so we'll be alright on that aspect. Let's have a look. Do we have to unfold it in that? Unfold manure spreader. That's kind of cool. Nice. Fairly close to the back of the tractor. It is quite big on here. I didn't think it's going to look that big. Yeah, the capacity is not huge, is it? But I think we'll be alright. As usual, pulling straight out onto the main road without looking. Well, we'll rattle this back and we'll crack on. I'm just chuffed to be on here during the week, and I'm just chuffed there's no power cuts. Yes, yes, yes. Red's still up on field 10. That is quite a beast, isn't it? Didn't think it was going to be that big. But maybe I should have gone for the extensions, because looking at the capacity of that, it's not actually a lot in there. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, field 20. I mean, they're all. I mean, field 28 and field 31 is what I'm going to start with, and they are fairly big. They're big enough. Not the biggest fields in here, but they're big enough. But obviously, we can always get something bigger in the near future, and always maybe have to buy our own. But at the moment, money-wise, we're going to lease. And obviously, if it breaks down and all that, the machine goes wrong, Obviously they'll come out and repair it free of charge. So it's not a bad thing to lease or hire, as you want to say. I know in the game it says lease, but it's the same thing. You are hiring it or you are leasing it. It's always the terms and conditions and the clause and all that. But yeah, I think we'll be alright. We will go and get Fred's wheel loader, and obviously I have got a bit of manure still left in my trailer, which I did tip out for some reason. So we've got a little bit here. How long this will last, I do not know. So what we need to do is, I mean, do I walk or do I be a bit lazy and take the Land Rover down there? I think I will. I will drive. I'm not. It's literally a stone throw over there, but I am particularly lazy, and walking I can't be doing with walking. So we're going to jump in this old beast. Put the straps on. Don't use the egg box, and away we go with this. So we're going to be a little bit lazy and drive down here to Fred's farm. We'll bring the wheel loader over, load the manure up. I'm hoping in this episode we've got enough time we can actually get some grass seed in there and get another fertilising state on there. So I'm going to put manure down for the first fertilising state, get the grass seed in, probably put a solid fertiliser state on there, and then obviously I can either, see that's not a lot of grass left at all, I can either wait till it grows a bit to spray a liquid fertiliser, or I can put it straight after. I can't see why not. Some people like to wait until the crop grows a bit, some people doesn't. So it's each and everyone's prerogative. There's grass in this. If you remember from previous episodes, this shed was absolutely full of grass, and I mean, we fed the sheep just about once in both pastures, and that's what's left. Crazy, eh? Not a lot left at all. Anyway, we're going to take this back. This is a beast, this is. What we'll do, we'll cut through here. Happy days, another wall pallet nearly full. It's got a rear hitch on this. Yeah, it looks like it's got a rear hitch. It looks like it has, but it might just be there for, you know, for show, for the look. I don't reckon it'll hook up to this. It does! Ah, look at that. So we can potentially take this over with us as well. Brilliant. I'm going to turn this over. So that is nearly another full pallet load of wool. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, look at that, there's another full one there and one starting. Lovely. Ah. Cracking job. I didn't think we had to bring this trailer over. Whoop. I always forget about that drop. Can we get round the back of the pile? Pile of poop. There we go. That's what I'll do. Just drop that there for now. Ah, lovely. Didn't even know hook up to that. I thought it was just there for show. Old wheel loader, it's quite a beast. So we're going to load up. I don't mean how much it's going to take of this. Quite a bit, I reckon. Let's see how many buckets. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to last. That's the problem. Last that long. Yeah. See, look at that. One bucket load. Fair bit in there now, so maybe I should have gone for the extensions on the manure spreader or got a bigger one, but obviously it all comes down to horsepower. The Fendt's a good tractor, but the horsepower is about, I think it's 100 and, I think the horsepower on the Fendt is 150, and I'm pretty sure it said for this manure spreader required horsepower was 140, so there wasn't a lot to play with really. So that's 2 buckets. This wheel load is awesome, isn't it? Yeah, I had quite a bit of manure delivered, what I picked up and brought back, and obviously in my little trailer, it was quite a few trips backwards and forwards from Lawfolds farm shop. So a little bit of expense, but I see we've got Fred still, it might be done. Fred's obviously doing cultivating contracts for us, so obviously when he's done, so we see how he's getting on actually. If we go across the contracts, 88%, he's nearly done. So we're going to get 6,491 for that. Obviously there are shed loads of cultivating jobs left. The day before, I've done quite a few contracts. There's only about 4 or 5 left. Now we're in the second day, all these other ones have appeared. And I need to get a lot of them done. So obviously when the seasons come round, we can get some harvesting jobs, which obviously harvesting jobs are brilliant, because if you have played this game before, he's done. Yeah, and he says he's done. Yeah, he's obviously had to stop. So we might have to pop up there and see how Fred's getting on to complete that contract. But we've got our own job to do here in a minute, so we'll get this done first. Well, that's it. So that was 3 buckets, wasn't it? It's going to be 4 buckets. I don't know how much more that's going to take. So that was 4 buckets of manure. Let's have a look. What is it going to take? What's it going to take on this? So what we're saying, 4.5 buckets, which is fairly full. Surprisingly, you do get through the manure quite quickly when you use it. And we'll drop this here, turn her off, bucket down. Yeah, I don't know. So we need to. And I want to leave a little bit of a border. I need a little bit of brie. I mean, it's not too bad round the back here. It's round by the shed. I want to leave a bit of room. Well, I've obviously got the field ready, but I don't actually want to have that close. So I don't know how far this spreads. I'll come back. Yeah, we need to be further over than that. Not that much. I thought it was going to spread quite a bit more than that. This is going to be quite a long-winded affair, isn't it? I think we're going to get for this quite quickly. So I should have gone for something a bit bigger. But it doesn't matter. That's better. We'll get this done. Little bit of music. By the time we're getting for this really quickly though, look, we've almost used half already, half a trailer load, and we've done literally a couple tiny bit of the field. Crazy. Oh, it doesn't matter, just crack on and get it done. It needs to be done. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for something obviously a bit bigger, but it all comes down to horsepower. I mean, I could have obviously leased a bigger tractor and obviously gone for a bigger manure spreader, but yeah, it all comes down to cost. We'll see. Obviously, at the moment, this will do. There's nothing wrong with what we're doing. But we're going to have to fill back up fairly quickly again, aren't we? We've been around this part of the field not even once yet. It'd be interesting to see how much this is going to take. We'll get there. Bear with. Might as well fill back up again while I'm here. Yeehaw! Jump out. Leave it running. Jump into this. Obviously a bit of music playing, why not? Bit of country. We all like to work to a bit of music, but there's nothing wrong with a bit of country. This isn't the quickest machine in the world, but it's free. You know what I mean? We are borrowing it off Fred. And it's so much quicker than using my little front loader bucket to load this manure spreader up. But as you can see, this manure is not going to last very long. So it's going to be a few more trips, isn't it? Back down to the farm shop to get some more. So we can always take some more wall pallets with us, because they'll be done soon, to get a little bit of money in our pocket. Obviously, I have left the flatbed trailer down at the stores, so into a flatbed, take the wall pallets down, sell them, go across to Lawfolds farm shop, use the workshop trigger there, go back to a tipper trailer again, and bring back manure that way. But that could be another episode. We'll see how we're getting on. I am conscious of time, as always. I'm just pleased. I'm just chuffed to bits to be on this on a Monday night, of all things. Right. So that is full again now. Oh, dropped on the floor. Right. Back out. Back into the fence. And away we go again. The music is quite epic. I like this music. It suits well. I think we'll just be we might not have enough manure to get. Obviously I want the grass field to grow about the same time, but it won't take a lot to get this seeded and to get the other field ready. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And if you can see the little message come up on the right hand side there saying about my internet quality not being great. You know what, it doesn't shock me. It doesn't shock me. The amount of trouble we have with the internet here is ridiculous. It doesn't take long for it to go wrong. I don't know why. It says a complete meltdown sometimes. It just says no, computer says no. I don't know why, like I said, just doesn't feel like it sometimes. Like I said, we're back round again. So we're going to obviously repeat. We will fill up again. like I said, maybe a little bit boring for you to watch, but as I said, this is a live stream. It needs to be done. So I'm just chuffed that I'm doing it. So getting on better than yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a joke, nonetheless. But obviously we can't help power cuts. To be fair, we went and looked on the internet. We looked on, I can't remember, we looked on that. Might have been Facebook or something like that, and they said that it was quite. Wasn't just us in this area. You know, it went out quite a few miles of power cuts, and they were working their little socks off to get it done. They said it wouldn't be done to about 7 o'clock, but they definitely sorted out the problem before 7 o'clock. So hats off to them, the boys who were out there in this horrible weather yesterday, trying to sort out everyone's power, whatever they had to do to sort the problem out. So yeah, hats off to them. We're getting this manure quite quickly, aren't we? But we have got quite a bit of the field done. Obviously there is the other part which I haven't gone near yet, which is round by my shed. Like I said, I'm going to leave a bit of leeway there to get to the shed. I'm not going to go right up near it. It's got to be nearly full now. So I don't think it would have made that much difference if I had gone for the extension, because I wouldn't have got round on the full. I'm doing the full part, a round pass, as you would say, on the field, and I'm coming back before I'm empty to fill up because I won't get round again. It seems pointless to come back past the pile here to get like not even. So Fred's obviously sort of done his contract, his cultivating contract job. That's paying out just over £6 grand. So can't. That is, isn't it? Yep, 6,491. Can't grumble at that. I'm definitely up for buying this tractor. Yeah, we could do with a bigger tractor, because obviously, like I said, we had a bigger tractor. I could at least a bigger manure spreader, but that's obviously, it's one of them. You've got to crawl before you can walk, as they say, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to get a good night's sleep. When you think you've had enough, here comes another. When you think you've had enough, here comes another. We're doing all right. So we're making that gap smaller. Every pass, we're more and more got left. So it's fine. I'm just going to sound really silly. What's the word I'm looking for? This is really, what's the word? Therapeutic? Is that the right word? Jobs like this, it's fairly stress-free. You know, it's quite. I'm not far away from the manure pile. You know, it's quite a stress-free affair, really. So we've got music on. We've got the machinery we need. We've got a good bit of kit here, a good spreader. You know, we're sorted. This little case, wheel load, I haven't used this before. Haven't used that manure spreader before. Haven't used the Fendt tractor before. I'm trying to use stuff that I haven't used before. I am quite a, like a lot of people, I am quite a John Deere fan, Massey Ferguson fan. You know, but there's so many brands of equipment out there. And like I said, I thought I'd try different equipment on this Let's Play. You could call it Let's Play. I mean, it's sort of a let's play, it's a live stream, but yeah. If you do tune in, or you are tuning in, thank you very much. Please pound that like button, and say please feel free to subscribe. So there are well established YouTubers out there who have been doing this a long time. Compared to me, I've been doing it 5 minutes. But like I said, I would love to get my subscription, viewing, whatever you would call it, up. You know, really would. But like I do say, it is a bit of fun. I know what's going on with the front loader here. Whoa, what is going on? Look at the connections for the bucket in that. What's going on? Yeah, something's not right there at all. What is going on? We're going to have to disconnect. What is going on with the bucket? There's something seriously wrong there. And there's not been, I don't know if there's been an update for this or not, I don't know. What we'll have to do, we'll disconnect. What is going on? Look at that. I think we'll break the machine. Fred is not going to be happy. We have broken his wheel loader. It's all twisted and bent, look. What is going on? Has there been an update for this? What is going on? That is not good. Yeah, that is crooked. Right. I wonder if there's been an update for this and I haven't realised. Right. Well, we're going to have to just carry on. There's something wrong there. He's not going to be happy with me. Not at all. I think I have broke his wheel loader. Still working, as you can see, but there's something not quite right there. I said when I have done, I will have a look to see if there's been an update for it. There might have been. I like to keep on top of them. A lot of the new mods, not all the mods, but I do like to keep on top of some of the mods that do come out. Updates I'm not always that bothered about unless I need to be. And like I said, with Lawfolds, there was a mob. There was a map update, so I sort of thought, well, I've got to do that. Do you know what? We're cracking through this. I might risk it and go around again. Would you risk it? I would. Why not? So we've got that other part of the field to do at the bottom of the shed. Just about have enough manure for that, I reckon. Lovely. Not bad, not bad. I'm quite enjoying this actually. Say this is a very stress-free little job. Well, I say little job. It's a little bit time-consuming, but it's a stress-free job. It's easy. Easy when you know how. I'm hoping what's left in this. Do this little bit here before we go fill up again. That would be a right result. We are then closer to getting a field, you know, only one field at the moment, but a field ready to put grass down. Oh. Lovely, that's this bit part of the field done. We've got that lower part there now. I do not know what is going on with this front loader. Everything is twisted and buckled. But hey, for the time being it's still working. We can't do anything about it at the moment. I think Fred is going to be an unhappy chappy. This might need to get repaired or get replaced. We will see. Yeah, what is going on with it? Look at the rams and everything. It's completely knackered. It's cream crackers, as they say. Let's see what he's looking at. Oh, we're going to have to keep using it. We can't just stop. Oh, time is money, as they say, and all that. But yeah, this it's not good. 1 o'clock, look. 1 o'clock already. So we are. I keep forgetting we are playing time 5. It's sort of happy medium. When you play normal time, you find that you obviously get a lot more achieved in a day, but then you find yourself it's not then there's nothing to do, and you're not skipping through time. Where times 5, yes, the time is going quicker than what it to us in real life. But if this was real, if it makes sense, if I was doing this for real, it probably would take the amount of time that it is taking on times 5, a good part of most of the day, do this sort of job. So I think times 5 is a happy medium, if you know what I mean. I hope you do. But I do ramble on. I do not make a lot of sense, but this, I don't know what's going on with this front loader. It is shot. It is shot to bits. There's bits all over the place. What is going on with it? So we'll have a look and see if there's an update for it. There's got to be something, isn't there? If there's an update, we can sort it out. It's fine. Look at that. Oh dear. You know what? Obviously I haven't used it that much, but I am really falling in love with this little thing. Really am. Looks the part as well. Good looking tractor. Right, so like I said, I want to leave myself a little bit of leeway. So we can, what we'll do, have a look here. We need a bit of space, so we can do a little bit here. I don't want to be too close to my shed, like I said, so we'll that's close enough to that. So we'll use the manure as a marker, if that makes sense. That'll do there. It's good, isn't it? It's like line paint, but with manure. I reckon if we leave ourselves up to about, well, I haven't left a lot of room, have I? We should be fine.